So here we are going to start off with the chapter. This chapter is very simple, which is purely based on formulas. Here we have got the distance formula. So what is distance? If suppose two coordinates are there, x1, y1 and x2, y2. How to find distance between them? So formula is under root x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. This is the first formula. Depending on your use, like it's not compulsory that always x2 to be taken and then x1 to be subtracted, or y2 and y1 is subtracted. We can change the formula as per the need. Sometimes we can write x1 minus x2, y1 minus y2, only the sequence to be followed. Like if we are taken 2 here, it should be 2 on case of y also. But the second formula which we have, this is the first type of question which they can ask for MCQs depending on the distance. And the second type of question which is like equally distant. This is one of the important questions of this chapter. They will give two coordinates x1 y1, x2 y2, and they will give some point P, where they will say that these 2 points are equidistant from the P. How to find some missing value, like some A or X will be missing, which we need to find. That is second formula. And the third formula is ratio formula, where capital X is mx2 plus nx1 whole divided by n plus n. And the same way for y it is n by 2 plus n by 1 whole n plus n. Overall, we have got only 3 formulas, but the students get confused with the use of formulas. So they feel this chapter to be very difficult. So let's start out with how to make the chapter very clear to you. So here I have got few questions. So let's start with the first example of the distance, which is coordinates are given 2 minus 3, and the second one is 7 and 9. So here let A is 2 and minus 3. And B is 7, 9. How to find distance between AB? So here formula for distance is under root x2 minus x1 whole square, then y2 minus y1 square. Now what is that x2 here? So this second coordinate is x2. Thus 7 minus first coordinate 2. Making square of that. Now y2. It's 9, so 9 minus 3. As here minus is there, this formula is minus and this minus will get multiplied. It will be plus 3 square. Now 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 square plus 12 square. 5 square is 25. 12 square is 145. Thus it is 169. Root of 169 is 13. So the distance of AB is 13 units. So this is how simply we got the distance. By using the formula, we can get any kind of distance. For your MCQ, they can ask what is the distance between origin and any coordinate. That will be 2, 3. As it is MCQ, we can solve it very quickly. Origin is nothing but 0, 0. So we need to find the distance between 0 and 2. 3 and 0. So formula will be 2 minus 0 square plus 3 minus 0 square. Root over 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. So the distance is root 13. So this is final answer. This is for your MCQ. One they can ask either finding AB, that is complete distance, or they can ask MCQ. So this is a simple 2 marks question. But the next variety of question, which is equidistance one. Here the point is given on y-axis. So formula is given that they are on y-axis. As it is given y-axis, on y-axis we have the value of y, but x will be 0. Thus it is 0, y. If it is given x-axis, we will choose coordinate as x, 0. We need to remember for y-axis, y will be value of y and x will be 0. For x axis, that is x value, but y is 0. Now for the is given, find the value on y-axis which is equidistant from P, which is minus 6, 4. This point is at equidistance from P. This is minus 6 and 4. Whereas Q, this is at a coordinate of 2, minus 8. Now how we can find the distance between them? So as it is at equidistance, we'll use the distance formula. Let it be A. We'll make it PA square is equal to QA square. You might have confused why I have taken square. This square is used not to take the formula with root. So here we are finding PA square. Let's start with the formula. So here x1 minus x2, that is 0 minus minus plus 6. Directly I am applying the formula. 0 plus 6 and the same way y minus 4. First we are taking first coordinate, then we will be taking the second coordinates. Second is y minus 4 square. Now for OQ square, that is QA square, again 0 minus 2 plus y minus minus plus 8. So here in formula we are having minus, so that minus will get multiplied with minus to become plus 8 square. Let's expand it. 6 square is 36. Now for this I am writing the formula of a minus b whole square. So it is y square minus multiply the number with 2. 8 by 4 square is 16. Again 2 square is 4. Y square plus 8 2s are 16 by 8 8s are 64. Now here the squares will get cancelled. If we shift this y square this side, it will become minus and it will get cancelled. Now we are having minus 8 by shifting 16 this side. So minus 16 by 64 plus 4 is 68. Now 36 and 16 is added. So it is 12, 52 plus 52 we are getting for these two. So I am shifting that side because it is minus 52. Both the signs are negative. So they get added up. So it is minus 24 by is equal to 16. Therefore, y is 16 minus 16 upon 24. Now cancel them. 4 4 is 16. 4 6 are 24. So we got the value of y as minus 2 by 3. But what was our question? What are the coordinate on y-axis? As y-axis was asked, so we need to represent final answer as first one is 0. We got the value of y as minus 2 by 3. So this is final answer. When they will ask for equidistance, you just consider whatever the coordinate is given that we will be taking and two values and make them parallel, compare the value and you can get the value easily. So this is the second variety of question. Now let's start with the next question where the distance between the points are given. So here A is given 0, 10 and 8 and the value of B is given A and 2 and distance between them is given 10. We need to find A. So how we are going to solve this? As we are finding the distance between these two values, I told you whenever we find distance, the value is given, directly we are going to use the formula without root. So AB is given 10, therefore AB square will be equal to 10 square. Now write in the formula 10 minus A square plus 8 minus 2 square is equal to 10 square 100. Now expand it. 10 square is 100. Multiply the number with 2. 10 2s are 20. So it's 20a plus a square. 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 square is 36 is equal to 100. If we shift this 100 that side, it will get subtracted. So I am cancelling both. Finally we left with a square minus 20a plus 36. Now find out the multiples of 36. 18 2s are 36 and 18 plus 2 is 20. By adding both the numbers we are getting the middle number. So the sign of the question given to both the to 0. Here it is compulsory to put 0. Don't forget to put it. Now a can be taken common, so it's a minus 18 minus 2. Again a minus 18 is equal to 0. Therefore, a minus 18 and a minus 2 is equal to 0. We got the two values for a. If we shift 18 that side, it will be plus 18 or plus 2. Thus the final answer is a is AB not 2. This is the second variety of question which we can solve. Here in this case, distance will be given and we need to find the value of unknown number. Now let's start out with the next variety where ratio will be given. Okay, in the same topic, they can ask some different type of questions. Like it can be given isosceles triangle where the coordinates will be given like this be xy, x1, y1 and x2, y2. They can ask us to prove that it is isosceles triangle. So how we are going to prove it isosceles triangle? For that, find the distance between sides. So we are finding what is AB, then what is BC and what is AC. After getting all the values, if any two values are same, suppose we got AB as 10, BC also as 10 and AC as 12. Here we are getting two values equal. So finally we will write that therefore the given triangle is isosceles triangle. In case if they will ask to prove it equilateral. So already you all are knowing what is equilateral triangle. For equilateral, we need to make all the three sides equal. That is AB equal to BC equal to AC. All the three sides will be equal. So in that case, we need to get all the three answers equal. And the third case, like they can ask, prove it right angle triangle. So what is the condition for right angle triangle? Here in right angle triangle, we have got three sides where AB square equal to BC square is equal to AC square. If you make that all the three sides, that is the sum of the two sides is equal to third side, we can consider that it is a right angle triangle. So this way we can make right angle triangle. Now one more variety of question is there. If you complete that, this chapter will get over. That is ratio formula. Here the ratio is given. Let the point P, which is 1, y, is dividing the line AB. AB line where the value of A is given 0, 2 and B is given 3, 5. And AB is dividing the line. If 1 and y is the point on AB which are the coordinates of A and B, find the ratio in which it is dividing. Now they are asking question here, find ratio. Here we can have two types of question. Either find ratio or they will give ratio and they will ask to find y. So in single question you can practice both. How to solve? So this is the last variety of question. Now, as here they are asking for ratio, we will consider let ratio be k ratio 1. So let's start out with, as I gave the formula of section, that is whenever there is ratio, here this y is unknown, k is unknown. So we should not go with y formula. We are going to start out with x formula. Capital X is mx2 plus nx1 whole divided by m plus n. Now capital X is 1 from the given point. M is ratio we need to find. So we considered m to be x. This is m and this is n. x2 is 3 and x1 is 0. So here x2 is 3, n is 1, x1 is 0 whole divided by k plus 1. Now we have cross multiplication. K plus 1 is 3k plus 0. Now k shifting this 3k this side, so it's minus 3k and 1 to be towards right. minus 2k is minus 1. So minus 1 cancel. Therefore k is 1 upon 2. So finally we can say that ratio is 1:2. So this is our answer. Now the same question I am solving. If suppose ratio is given and they are asking to find y. How to find y? So let's start out with that. Now for that case, we will start with y, as y is unknown. So we will start to find out y. M by 2 plus n by 1 upon m plus n. Here y is not known. M we got 1, n as 2. So let it be 1 by 2 is 5 plus n is 2. Y1 is here, this is x1, y1. So y1 is 2. Thus it is 5 plus 4, 9. So same formula we can use for two varieties. One is to find the ratio and the other to find the value. So this is the final question of the chapter. In this way, you can easily solve the chapter. So this is a very simple chapter and when it's going for your board exam. So most probably I feel like everyone enjoyed it. Please for more videos like and subscribe so that you can get more information about your board exam.